Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video on the dyno sheet, kind of go over this a little bit. There's a couple things I'd like to note just for everyone's essay. First off, these are STD numbers. This is not SAE. So this 441 for horsepower and 456 for torque are likely a little bit lower. There's that. The day of the dyno, humidity was super high. It was like 80 some percent, and it was 81 or 82 degrees, I believe. So not an ideal dyno day. Now that those are out of the way, let's talk about the numbers a little bit. So the torque is up super high right from the get-go. So we're not even at 3,000 RPM, and we're at like 450 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty ridiculous. Super happy about that. Horsepower climbs fairly linearly. You'll see right here the horsepower and torque kind of take a dip. I talked to the guy who did the dyno, and he said he sees that a lot on these factory LT1s when the heads and the camshaft are both still stock. This is kind of a point, and then you'll see it kind of out here where the torque really drops off. That's normal. But the horsepower you'll see from like, I don't know, 5,000 RPM pretty much out to like 6.5, over 6.5 here. This entire spot, like the horsepower is completely flat, so it stays at 441 horsepower, give or take a couple, pretty much the entire way out there. And the reason for that is at this point the car is full bolt-on, so the heads and the camshaft are becoming a severe restriction in the top end there. If I had ported heads and a cam, this would likely keep going quite a bit. And the torque would also not have that dip right there. So this is kind of where the car is going to sit for a little while. I've had quite a bit of free time on my hands lately, but just due to work, I won't in the near future. But this is where it's at. I'm really happy with these numbers, and honestly, the car feels incredible. It sounds incredible. It pulls like a freight train. It just screams. So super happy with this. There's really nothing in my area that kind of touches me right now when it comes to speed on the street. Not that I do anything on the street. I always go to the drag strip. But really like scat packs, 5.0s, you name it, they're not really touching me either right now. And I'm like way lighter than those, honestly. I'm like 800 pounds lighter than scat packs. No, actually it's close to like 900. And then I'm like 150 to 200 pounds lighter than most of the 5.0s that are running around right now. So pretty much it's in a really good spot. Reliability is going to be great right now. I do plan on doing heads and cam in the future. I don't know when that's going to be, but this is where it's at right now. I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you guys have a good one.